Hey guys, I'm Phil Town from Rule 1 Investing, and today I'm going to talk about some money traps to stay away from in 2020. Well, 2020, that's a year that's going to go down in history big time. At the beginning of the year, we got the impeachment process. That's going on. At the end of the year, we're going to have a presidential election, and who knows what's going to happen in between. And decades tend to be kind of seismic for some reason with the economy. So all these dramatic events are going to be force fields that could just pull the economy one way or the other, and we don't know what's going to happen. Rule 1 investors, welcome turbulent times. This is the best part about being an investor, is turbulent times, all that volatility, all that up and down stuff is a great opportunity because these kind of the bounciness of the market present great investing opportunities if you're on top of it and you know what you want to buy. If you're smart, you're going to put as much money as you can toward building your future wealth. That's for sure. And the way to get more money to invest is to avoid losing it in those dumb money traps. So watch out for these traps that you should avoid. The first money trap you should avoid is a flashy new car. All right. In 2020, Tesla's going to debut its new model, the Roadster. All right, it's an awesome car. All right, fine. It's expected to have a base price of only $200,000, super bargain. For the really big spenders, there's going to be a limited edition called the Founder Series, and that's going to cost a cool $250,000. And that little baby is going to have a top speed of 250 miles an hour, a center of gravity that's probably at the center of the earth. It goes around corners like nothing ever built. But don't even think about it. Yeah, it's an exciting car, but you don't need to go 250 miles an hour. What you need to do is spend your money wisely so you have enough left to invest and become wealthy, and then you can buy all of them you want. A new flashy car, even one that costs less than the Roadster, is a money trap. New cars cost about 30% more than a year later, the same car with 5,000 miles on it. Crazy. 3 years later, you could buy the same car for half off. So buy a 3-year-old car, you're going to get it at half price compared to a new one, and it's still going to look good. It's still going to be awesome. Come on, I just bought a 2013, okay? So that's what, 7 years old now. A 2013 Porsche Carrera S. Beautiful car, 42,000 miles on it, in perfect shape. And guess what? It looks exactly like a 2018 Carrera S. They didn't change it at all in all those years. So just use your brain about it, you guys. Get a reliable model, a car that's really going to run a long time. You don't have to constantly be running to the mechanic. Don't buy a cheap one that's old. And you can put all the money that you save to work into your future by building that portfolio with some money from the car you didn't buy. All right, the next money trap you need to steer clear of is buying an expensive house, something that's, you really want it, but you can't afford it. If interest rates stay low in 2020, which I think is very, very likely, there will be more home buyers in the market. When people want to buy homes, prices go up, and there's fewer homes available to choose from. So if you're shopping for a home in 2020, you should probably put some extra effort to make sure you get a good deal. My daughter, Elena, and her husband are going to be moving. They're going to be looking for a new home, and they're going to be looking for something they can get a good deal on. When you buy a house that's more than you can comfortably afford, what you're doing is you're setting yourself up for a lot of pain. If all your money is going to pay your mortgage, you're going to get stressed out. This is where marriages start doing this, and you won't have any money left over to invest. So please avoid this money trap. Look around. Just take your time, you guys. Find a house in a good neighborhood. You want to get to the right schools and all that for sure. Find a house that you love, but it's a little smaller. It just won't eat up all of your income. And then you can eliminate a major source of stress, yay, and you can have enough money to invest, yay, and you're going to end up wealthy sooner. You retired earlier, you're financially independent. It's so much better than bouncing around in a big house to impress other people who don't like you anyway. All right, another money trap that is growing popular in 2020 is streaming services. We're seeing a lot of that. It's Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, Oh man, Disney Plus. Feels like every day some new streaming platform is popping up. And if you have a good income and you don't spend more than you can afford on a car or a house, you're going to have enough money left over to do things you enjoy, which is great. But it's good to use some common sense and discipline. We don't know for sure what the economy is going to do in 2020, whether there's going to be a recession or not, whether they're going to, get the raise you think you're going to get or not. It's always wise to be prepared for whatever might happen, you guys. So be aware of how much you're spending on the little things. It adds up, like the cost of entertainment. Those costs can add up more quickly than you might expect. And so don't leave yourself vulnerable by overspending on some non-essentials. If you set up a budget for your going out expenses, then you can enjoy yourself without having to worry. So I think that's really important. Just keep your eye on the little stuff. Finally, a big money trap to avoid is investing too much money in a 401k. Now, I know that sounds crazy, right? How could that be a money trap, putting money away in a 401k? It seemed like a good idea. Well, we could be in for a wild ride in 2020. Any of the political events could send the markets into turmoil. Tariffs could still put pressure on the economy. Many people think we might slide into a recession. We're certainly overdue. And when the future is uncertain, you got to make sure that you're getting the most you can out of investment dollars. You want to get to that place of financial independence sooner rather than later. If you put all of your money that you can into a 401k, the problem is most of you have 401ks that have a very limited selection of things that you can invest in. I hate that, and it's so not necessary. They could give you the widest choices possible, but they just don't. You lobby them, ask them to do it in your company. We'll open it up, but if you're stuck with a small number of investment choices, your choices are going to be limited mostly to index funds. If you learn about investing, you can get a lot higher returns by picking companies yourself to invest in. And right now, it makes me really nervous that you guys are piling a lot of money in the market. The only time that your best move is to invest in a 401k is if your company is offering you matching funds and doubling the money you're putting in there right off the bat. In that case, okay, take them up on it because that's free money. But you'll want to invest only up to the amount that they can match. Don't go over that. It's just not necessary to fall into that kind of a trap in the 401k. Take the money out of the 401k, put it into another form of retirement account like an IRA. You can still put the money away pre-tax, but now you can control it and put it into wonderful businesses that you know are going to make you money in the long run. So it's kind of easy to fall in any of these traps. You don't have to spend all your money on a car or a house you can't comfortably afford. You can go out and enjoy yourself without breaking your budget. If you're smart with your money, you can start building toward a really bright financial future right now. So be smart, you guys, and get to financial independence as soon as possible. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you fallen into any of these money traps? Leave a comment below with your answer and I'll be sure to follow up with you. And thanks for watching. Now go play. If you enjoyed this video and feel it was valuable in teaching you more about money traps to avoid in 2020, hit the like button and please share this video with your friends. And if you want more investing content, subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click the button on the screen for a free gift. Thanks again for watching.